I have no idea. That should have fixed it. Hold on, let me pay out the winners. All right, let's see. Oh, it's somewhere. Where is it? Ah, there it is. There it is. Let's see if we got it working. Hey, there we are. All right. All right. All right, we'll put another game on. We'll see you back here in a few minutes. Oh, Ajax the Riot with the raid. Thank you very much. Welcome, Raiders. We're about to put on just a random game for about 16 minutes here, and then we'll get into game number 2. Congratulations on your victory tonight. That was a lot of fun to watch. So, yeah, we're about to kick on just a game tape here for a few minutes while we get something to eat for about 15 minutes, and then we'll get into game number 2. So we'll see you back here in a few minutes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Mid-Atlantic Mauling League's championship competition, Blood Bowl number 5. We're in round number 1. Every team in this round has at least 6 games to win in order to be crowned champion. We're just 2 teams in the upper bracket. They only have 2 games to win. Tonight, we're going to get game 2 of our doubleheader started here. It's going to be Orcs versus Orcs. As tonight, we've got Tizz Savage Boys versus the Gutterballz. Tizzle Bizzle versus El Duberino. Oh, El Duberino with the sub. Thank you very much. 43 months. Thank you very much, El Duberino. I appreciate it. Painkiller Blade. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I saw something. I thought I saw something. I'm going crazy. All right, great. All right, let's take a look at the team tonight. The Fishy Fiends won their game against Conspicuous Disunion earlier this evening. They'll be advancing to round number 2 to face off against the winner between the Discomancers and the Goner Gets. The Discomancers Necro team, the Goner Gets, Cobblestorm's Goblin. The Tizz Savage Boys up tonight against the Gutterballz. 2 Orc teams who will be facing off against the winners between Philosopher's Song and Entanglements. Fire's Lizardman team and Conkill's Imperial Nobility team. The 2 teams, the final 2 teams of this bracket will advance up the ladder. The 2 losers of round number 2 will have 1 more game. They'll duke it out between each other, and the winner of that will advance up the ladder as well. Oh, is it? I'm sorry. I'm probably lifting my foot off the mic. Into the next bracket, the third place bracket, we have 5 more teams. So the 3 final teams out of that first bracket will advance here to the third place bracket. Technobabble Inc. That's my team, baby. That's the humans. They're going to be facing off against the Pipstars, Dead Fred's Lizard team. Odin and Snuffle, Clypheus' Norse team, will be facing off against Festoon's Mammal Nightmare. They're a Necro team. The Blitzburg Steelers, that's JD Whitey's, I think it was Wood Elves? Wood Elf team. Unfortunately, the Steelers won't be able to participate in this competition, so the consolation winner of the previous bracket will get a bye moving into the next round. Uh-oh. There we go. And then, of course, in the winner's bracket, we have just the 2 teams. BB Nuts, Nurgle team, Believe Broncos, and Moob Stark Elf team. The NC Stakes, they have just 2 games to win to be declared this season's champion. They'll be facing off against the 2 finalists from the lower bracket. 15 teams have qualified for this competition, and 2 of them up tonight. 2 Orc teams up tonight. Tizz Savage Boys will be the home team. All the pairings are by random. So home team, away team, who faces off against who, that is completely random. And the Tizz Savage Boys drawing El Duberino's the Gutterballz. Tizz Savage Boys will be the home team in this matchup this evening. They are at a TV of 1,400,000 gold. They've got 4 blitzers, 4 big end blockers, a thrower, and a whole bunch of linemen. 2 players not starting this evening due to injury. Bernie Buffin, the number 9 big end blocker, and Darkheart, the number 14 Orc lineman, not starting this evening. 1 Apothecary, 5 dedicated fans, 2 rerolls. They're going to be up against the El Duberino's, the Gutterballz. 14 on the roster here. The thrower not starting this evening. Sam Elliott, the stranger, will be out due to an injury. 1,805,000 gold is the team value for this roster. That's 405,000 gold in petty cash. Going back to the Tizz Savage Boys, we will certainly talk about that in just a few minutes. All 4 big and blockers, all 4 blitzers, 2 gobos, the big guy and the troll, and a couple of linemen, I should say. An Apothecary, 5 dedicated fans, 3 rerolls. How are these 2 teams going to play against each other? Well, first off, ignore the TV difference for the moment. This is two teams. They're a running team. It's 2 teams whose rosters don't tend to be all that different, right? You got a big guy, you got 4 blitzers, you got 4 blockers. Maybe a team has a gobbo, maybe they don't. When it's a mirror match like that, you're really looking at the tactics of the game, right? You're looking at who is controlling pitch better than the other player, who has better action order, who's taking less risks, who's capitalizing on failures of their opponents better than the other player. But in this matchup, there is that for sure, but there's a huge TD differential, right? 405,000 gold. I mean, look at this roster. Block as far as the eye can see. Mighty blow as far as the eye can see. A whole bunch of tackle. He's got a kicker as well. They're going to be up against the Tizz Savage Boys, who are down a significant amount of TV. They've got a little bit of block. I really shouldn't even say a little bit, but they've got a decent amount of guard. They've got some mighty blow as well, but otherwise they don't have a lot of skills. They do have their thrower. El Marino, I guess, could pick up a thrower, but probably isn't going to. He wants to keep his skilled thrower on the roster to participate in round number 2. And that means the Tizz Savage Boys might be looking at picking up a Morgenthorpe tonight. Yes, the tactics are going to have to be on point when the TV difference is so big like this. Unfortunately, this is how games are, right? When there's a big swing in tiers, right? You think of a fighting game, maybe a high tier character versus a low tier character, or in Blood Bowl, you think of a high TV team versus a low TV team. The high TV team can make more mistakes than you and still win, right? For every, in a fighting game, for every hit that high TV or that high tier player makes, you need to make 5 of them. That's just how it is. And so the Tizz Savage Boys are already on the back foot because of that. Their tactics have to be on point. They cannot afford mistakes. Not even one, I think. If they're up against a fantastic, 2 great coaches. Obviously, they're both here in the championship. El Marino is no stranger to the championship, no stranger to the Blood Bowl, no stranger to the postseason. A great coach, which means even more so you can't make mistakes as the Savage Boys. Tizz, how are they going to come out on top? It's going to come down to those inducements, right? If they are picking up a Morgenthorpe, I mean, you're talking strength 6, mighty blow, not +1, but +2, block, right? Morg's got a great once per game provided you have a goblin, which I don't think the Savage Boys do, but still, Morg is absolutely fantastic. He's worth every single penny. This is somebody who can actually start to get player advantage with. This is somebody who can hold down the fort with strength 6. He's not slow at all. Absolutely worth it. We'll see if El Marino decides to drop someone or not to try to get under the Morg value. But even if he does, there's still a lot of great picks here for Tizzle Bizzle here, right? Virag Ghoul Chewer, strength 5, mighty blow +1 and block. Not a problem at all. There's Bomber Dribblesnot. If you pick up a Ripper strength 6, you can pick up Bomber Dribblesnot, who is absolutely worth every penny. 50k for an absolutely obnoxious Bombardier. Absolutely worth it. Tizz Savage Boys, it simply comes down to these tactics, and Tizzle Bizzle has to have the better tactics tonight. Can't afford any mistakes. They're going to have to lean into whatever the inducements they pick up tonight, which means that inducement pick is going to be absolutely key in this matchup. If they can afford Morg, I think they pick up Morg. If not, they've got a little more leeway to decide where they're going with this. But if they're picking up, say, a Bomber Dribblesnot, they need to leverage Bomber, right? They need to make sure that they maximize the use of Bomber. They need Bomber in position to be able to chuck bombs every single turn, which means Bomber A needs to be safe, and B needs to be on the pitch before you start losing players, and then you're forced to field Bomber for a turn or two, and you don't really get any work out of it. All right, this game is scheduled to start. We'll see if the coaches are ready to go, and we'll get Game 2 tonight underway. Here we go. Tizz Savage Boys picked up. I think that's going to bring them 5k short of a Morg. We'll see. Paul says Morg Masquerade might work last season. Painkiller Blades that I just puked in my mouth a little bit. PB Nut says, Morg, when someone uses him against me, he's a stupid star player who ruined the game. But Morg, when I get to use him, we're watching him in a game I'm not playing. Amazing Morg making the game exciting. That's the way it goes, man. Jack says, we love Morg. I certainly do. Varak coaching both teams tonight. Savage Boys in the red, the Gutterballz in the yellow. Lots of fans out tonight. Of course they are. It is the Blood Bowl. What happened? I don't know what got picked up here. But we're down to 235,000 gold and petty cash. So it looks like the Savage Boys are going to pick up... Oh, because they picked up a wizard. That's why. I was like, what? So without the wizard, they do have enough for Morg. They're not going to go with Morg. Instead, they're going to pick up a wizard and Madcap Miggs, the claw player. Second guessing this decision. They have 33 seconds left to decide. Ajax says, I don't hate the wizard pick. PB Nuts says, no, get Morg. So they're picking up a wizard. They're picking up another big end blocker here, a mercenary. So the mercenaries are positionals you can pick up that have the loner skill, very similar to a journeyman. Journeymen are your linemen. 9 seconds left for the Savage Boys to decide here. Oh, no. I think they left 115K on the table. Uh-oh. Oh, they picked up a prayer to Nuffle. All right, Gnome Slayer is a stabber. Savage Boys win the coin toss. They'll choose to be on offense first. I think that would have been true for either of these teams. They want to punch first. Ah, I see. Oh, that's right. It's the new game where you get to buy, or it's a third season edition where you get to buy prayers to Nuffle. So it looks like Tizz ran out of time, wasn't able to spend that final 115K. BB says prayers are dumb in BB 2025, are they? Cups formation for the defense. Savage Boys to set up their offense here. I thought for sure that would have been a Morg pickup. But the Savage Boys have a different plan. So wizards are great too. 150K, a wizard allows you to force your opponent to play differently, right? If you pick up a wizard, your opponent now has to be worried about that tight 4-point cage. He can't be giving you 5 players to fireball. Against certain teams, Zap is also a threat as well. Perhaps not against these orcs, but still, having that wizard on deck, just having it available forces your opponent to have to play differently, to spread out a little bit, and to maybe not have the formation that they're looking to have. Oh. Why didn't that work? Oh, why doesn't anything work? Four on the line for the Savage Boys. Yeah, I don't know why MAMLbot's not working. What's wrong with you, MAMLbot? Are you in channel? MAMLbot is here. What is the matter, MAMLbot? 4 on the line, 1 back to receive. Gnome Slayer, the thrower. This is the stabby thrower. A timeout means we're going to lose a turn here to start the game. Turn 2 for the Savage Boys. They're on offense. The ball kicked to their 12-yard line. 2-die block against Jeffrey Lebowski will be a push. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. It should be working, but sadly it is not. MLBot's still sad I lost to Ajax. Blitz over in the right wide zone. Gets a knockdown against Jackie Treehorn here, looking for a 10+. Orcs are a resilient team. Not as resilient as Dwarves, but still pretty resilient. "20 seconds to go for the Savage Boys." Both of these teams have qualified for this competition by placing 5th place earlier in the season. A long road ahead if they want to become champion. They've got at least 6 games to win. Good 3+ ball pickup by the thrower. The defense without a thrower this week. The thrower's injured. The thrower will come back next week, provided that the Gutterballz can win this game tonight. Otherwise, their season is over. Turn 2 now for the Gutterballz. Troll stands back up. Two trolls just having a chat. A friendly chat. Just hanging out. Two trolls hanging out on granite. What's weird about this? Just giving a thumbs down right in his face. And so there's the thumbs down back. No, you suck. The Gutterballz ranked 5th this season so far. The Savage Boys ranked 14th, both placing very well. But you can see the Gutterballz have done great this season. Just 4 teams ranking higher than them so far in terms of league points. "32 seconds left on the clock." El Nubarino, historically a very deliberative coach, takes their time figuring out the turn. And works out very well for them, as we just saw. Here's the Maud Lebowski blitz against Timidius II. This is going to be a both standing result. Now 2-die against Shunter USA will be a knockdown. Big 10+ against these orcs to knock them down. Or to break their armor, I should say. Turn 3 for the Savage Boys. It's their second turn, but there was a timeout to start the game. For this drive, the thrower has Stab. Stab is basically an armor break attempt, but it's safe. Meaning if you fail the die roll, it's not a turnover. Nihilist here is a loner for the drive. Thanks to the prayers to Nuffle. Both standing result against Jeffrey Lebowski on the line here. It's all about the tactics in this matchup. And El Nubarino can afford more mistakes than the Savage Boys. That's just because they have a lot of skills on their players backing up those mistakes, right? Maybe you make a mistake, but it's okay because you've got a guardsman, right, who's there. Or maybe you make a mistake, but it's okay because it turns out instead of a 2-die, it's a 1-die, but you have the block skill and your opponent doesn't. Knocking on Maud Lavowski. No armor break. Could be a knockdown here against the number 11 Troll. But again, no armor break. 10 plus is hard to crack. Thrower's going to line up at center field here on the 4-yard line. There's that tight cage. Giving up position over on the left side of the line to cinch up this cage. Turn 3 for the Gutterballz. We'll see if they'll apply some pressure and try to... shore up. It's about time we drew. It's about time we drew. And try to shore up this part of the field for themselves. Spire demanding death. I think now you might get it now that the telestrator's back up. Please just circle both teams. Welcome to the stream, Hank the Ranger. Push on the right side here. Trying to push some of these offensive works out of position. So let's see. We fixed the audio. At least I can hear the audio in the monitor again. We fixed the telestrator. But for whatever reason, MAMLbot's broken. We got to fix him. And we fixed the brackets. Two-die blitz against Space Magic. Looking for a 10 plus here. Oh, there's 3 players who are loners. I did not realize. 3 players who are loners for the drive. Spires to so many pushes. There we go. I also need to stop leaning away from the mic. I do that a lot too. I let my foot off the pedal and I lean away from the mic a lot. Turn 4 now for the Savage Boys. Two-die block against Jeffrey Lebowski at midfield here. Gets a push. I ended up not having ice cream. I decided to have a bowl of cereal, which was just as delicious. John Goodman to be knocked down over on the right side of this this formation. So ice cream that you didn't remember to freeze. That's a good way to put it. Ice cream with some bread in it. No, I did not have orange juice with it. Painkiller Blade says, so we need to mount the mic to your shoulder like a Predator cannon. I would love that. That would be awesome. I have lots of stuff mounted to things. Like I have, so I like flight sims and racing sims. So I have my flight simulator stuff mounted to something. I have my racing sim stuff mounted to something, which is great. But then you have to like dedicate space to it, which is not so great. Wet nachos. Ugh. What an awful way to put that. Oh, God. Dude, I blitz over the right wide zone. Ugh. Wet nachos. This is a knockout against John Turturro. You don't follow the cube rule of food? I don't even know what that is. Cage remains in place. The ball carrier will remain in place. Turn 4 now for the Gutterballz. All right, I'll check it out after the game. '26 is going to be a very busy year. But I'm already a quarter of the way through, so that's good. Did I block against Lorak's Dreams? This will be a both standing result. Not a whole lot going on yet, just repositioning. You can see the offense. The offense has sort of shifted in this direction. Double pals on Yellow Eyes. Looking for a 9+ with Mighty Blow. Doesn't get it. Rolls a 6. Two-die against Timidius will be a both standing result with 32 seconds left on the clock here in the first quarter. A second two-die against Timidius will be a push this time. So we talked about a few things tactically, how these teams will need to play very tactically. Positioning matters, meaning, so like if you're a running team, right? That means you can run the ball, but you probably don't have a viable passing option. So you have less opportunity or less ability to get the ball downfield, which means the way you move the ball downfield is more narrow focused, right? You've got to, whoever has the ball, he's got to be the one moving forward, which means you're opening up lanes, you're opening up holes, you're controlling the pitch, and you do that with positioning, right? You do that with players in position so that your opponent can't get around you, or they can't get at the ball carrier, or they can't. So, for example, you know, if I'm, let's say I'm the offense, and forget these players that are here for a minute. But let's say I'm the offense, and I put a guy here, maybe I put a guy here, maybe I put a guy here, and I move my ball carrier this way. Well, now he's protected, and I'm controlling all this space, right? So that's what we talk about with positioning and formations. Action order matters when we talk about action orders, right? In this game, when you fail a die roll, with very few exceptions, that results in your turn being over. So if you have 11 players on the pitch, and you fail a die roll with your very first player, there's 10 players you will not get to activate. So you really want to make sure you're activating as many players as possible so you can do as much as possible per turn. And that means doing your least risky actions first and your more risky actions later. Your opponent knows this, of course, and is going to try to trip you up. But that's what we mean when we talk about action order. Dude, I block over on the right side here. Safe moves last. Everyone knows this. Another consideration you have to make is probabilities, right? When we say do your least risky actions first, well, you have to be able to calculate that, right? You have to be able to figure that out. The game helps you. It can give you percentages. It can also give you die rolls, as in like you need a 2+ or a 3+ or a 4+. The percentages are not always accurate, unfortunately, but you do need to understand how to calculate these percentages so that not only do you know what's safe and what's not, but also so you can identify, like, you know what? This 2-die block, or this 2-die uphill block, might be worth it, right? If you could identify the probabilities of things, you could start assigning expected value to them, right? And so you could start to say, hey, this is a pretty risky move, but if it works out, the benefits are huge, and if it doesn't work out, the negative effects are minimal, right? So you need to be able to identify those situations as well. Spire says blue and red mode. Oh, is it hard to see? I'll turn on blue and red. Yeah, no problem. All right, the Gutterballz now in red, with the Tizz Savage Boys in blue. Boopala says it helps you. Rush is 83% successful. We all know it's a 900% failure rate. Yeah, that's one of the probabilities it gets wrong. Two-die block gets lower extreme. We'll get a pal here. Any removal in this matchup, I think, is a good removal. I mean, I guess that's generally true, but in this matchup, it's so hard to remove players, and it's so focused on the tactics of the game that if you have a one-man player advantage, that's a pretty good advantage to have against your opponent. I wouldn't say it's game-breaking necessarily, but if that snowballs into 2 or 3, now your opponent's really in trouble. Being a tactical game means every single action matters. Gutterballz on the bonus clock. Down to 6 minutes and 35 seconds on that clock. 3 rerolls remaining still. A rush to take a mark on the ball carrier. Failed the rush blitz, though. What did we just say? Fails 900% of the time. Turn 6 now for the Savage Boys. Shavestone lowers the rush failure rate from 900% to kind of a cheap, like honestly, kind of a rookie 99%. Like he's made it. Shavestone has made it very, very easy to pass rushes now. I think Shavestone should get a little kickback from the coaches playing tonight. 2-die block against Jeffrey Lebowski. We get a pal here. Under a minute to play in turn 6 for the Savage Boys. They've got the ball on the opposing 4-yard line. Tried to carve out this section of the pitch. Isn't quite working out. They might reset here. Grouping back together. Still have to cover the rear of the ball carrier. Might move the ball carrier up a space or two. And then move number 5 to cover the rear. Oh, no. It's going to go for it. Going to go for it? I thought that would be a ball carrier blitz. But no, it's going to move the ball carrier way downfield to the opposing 14-yard line with that left side of this half cage marked. Blitz still on the table. 5:25 on the bonus clock. Two-die block against Nihilist. That is not going to work out. Got through the loader roll, though. Gets the knockdown. Needs a 9+ with Mighty Blow. There it is. Got an armor break. I think that's the first of the day. And got a KO. One-man player advantage now for the Savage Boys. Three plus dodge, uses the final reroll to try to cover the ball carrier. No rerolls remaining for the Savage Boys. Turn 6 now for the Gutterballz. Electric Span says, I just realized I forgot to bet on Orcs to win. I almost named it Orcs on both sides. I love the middle finger. That's maybe my favorite animation, other than the cheerleaders. I was sad I didn't get to see the fling cheerleaders in the last game. Got a pow here against Yellow Eyes. Oh, I'm sorry, against... Wait, did I get the names right? I did get the names right. Great. Quickly evens the odds here. 10v10 on the pitch. What is wrong with MAMLbot? What's wrong with you, buddy? Huh. Is that right? Let's see. Okay, so MAMLbot works. It's something with the Twitch integration. I'm not sure what's going on there. Two-die block here against Timidius II. Is it a new feature in the code? It might be. That's what I like to do. I like to introduce broken things. I did a thing the other day. I was like, I identified a bug, and I was like, oh, here's the problem. I fixed it. And then I was like, well, I allegedly fixed it. Let me know if you can verify that it works. And then they verified it works. So I was like, oh, what I meant was I was 100% absolutely, positively sure that I totally, absolutely, definitely fixed it. One rush can score here for the Savage Boys in turn 7, but they're going to stall this out for another turn. I wonder if the way Twitch works changed. How do you feel about Copilot? I mean, LLM. So I have lots of opinions, sort of socially, about LLMs that largely revolve around how they're being sold to people and how people really, really want them to work, even though they don't work that way. And I'm not going to get into that, but just as a tool, it's, if you use it like a fancy search engine, it's fine. If you use it to write code, like actually like create stuff, like you can have it quote unquote write code, but it really needs to be like boilerplate or understood or something. Like basically if you're going to have an LLM write code for you, you still need somebody who knows what they're doing to validate what they write. Because otherwise, at least in my experience, it just destroys things. It just obliterates things. Like, if it starts with a fresh slate, meaning it can make whatever it wants, it'll make something that works. Good luck maintaining it. But if you want it to get into an existing code base, especially a complicated one that's existed for many years, in my experience, it sucks. It just doesn't help. It hasn't been helpful for me. But yeah, if you use it as a fancy version of Stack Overflow or a fancy version of Google, I think it's fine. But if you use it as I'm not a developer and now I can be one, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Or maybe you won't be. Maybe you don't know what you don't know, you know? Maybe it'll do a thing and you'll be very happy with it. I don't know. But in terms of commercial software, you will be very disappointed. I had a bug, and I was like, all right, let's see what Claude knows. Just, trying out Claude, and I told it everything. I pointed it to the code, and I gave it like a thorough background. And first of all, LLMs always respond to you like they're 100% correct. Like they are so confident in the verbiage they use. It was like, here's your problem. This is what's going on. And here's the fix for it. Would you like me to do that? And I was like, okay, I don't really know what you're talking about, but all right, sure. Because I didn't know what was going on. And it's like, I made the changes for you. You can go ahead and try it out. I tried it out. It destroyed everything. It blew up everything. I had to roll back all of it. I was like, what do you... It's just funny to me. It's like listening to somebody who's 100% confident while also being 100% wrong. Right. 1 + 1 is 3. Absolutely. Guarantee it. That's right. Then if you say, no, dude, it's 2. And it's like, oh, you're right, it's 2. It's absolutely 2. Well done here by the Savage Boys to get on the board. Not a problem at all. They'll take the lead 1-0. Very well done by the Savage Boys, and still hanging on to that wizard as well. 1 turn left, unless there's a timeout here in the first half. Stop correcting AI. You're only making it smarter. It just... I said I wouldn't get into it. I'll get into it very briefly, but I don't really want to get into like the social or the opinionated stuff because that's just subjective. There's no argument to have. It's just you think what you think, and people are, you know, free to think whatever they want. But like LLMs do not create anything. That's the problem. Like they don't make anything. Like they just regurgitate existing stuff. They just rearrange things, which is fine for a lot of use cases. But at the end of the day, if you're selling something, the central conceit is, I have got something to offer you that nobody else does, which means I have made something. I have created something. I have something that nobody else has for you. Maybe, you know, that could be a price point. That could be stock or whatever if you're talking about retail or stuff. But when you're talking about software, that's generally, I've got something that I can deliver at a lower cost, or I've got something that's faster, or I've got something that's smarter, or I've got something that's more fun, or I've got something that's more easy to use, or I've got something that just doesn't do what anything else does. And LLMs are not going to answer those questions for you. You are absolutely correct, yeah. If you ask Claude if it's good. Cups formation for the defense, just like the Gutterballz set up in the first drive of this game. The Gutterballz has set up their defense. They're going to try for the one-turn touchdown here. They've got 2 Gobbos on the roster. It's going to be the untrained troll to throw the goblin downfield. I am surprised that the Savage Boys here haven't set up to defend against the one-turn touchdown, but it is still a long shot. We'll see if I was going to call them the new burritos. Oh, no. Why set up to stop the one-turn touchdown when you know you're getting a blitz? Wow. BB Nut says, no dead orcs yet? Not yet. Three left to activate, covering the troll to try to stop this one-turn touchdown attempt. So the troll has the throw teammate skill, and he can throw any player with the right stuff, or is a trait. Here, the right stuff. So the goblins have the right stuff, so the goblins can be thrown by the troll. It's pretty much just like a normal pass. It's surpass activation. There are some things that are different about it. Boy, what an advantageous scatter for the Savage Boys. Wow. There are a couple things different about it. You can only throw up to a short range away. There's a 3d8 deviation on the thrown teammate. But otherwise, you can think of it like a pass. Just instead of passing a ball, you're passing a person. The Gutterballz have their work cut out for them now to try to get this ball into the hands of a goblin. Particularly in the hands of this goblin, number 14, Amy Mann. Two-die blitz will be a pal against Timidius II. It's going to push onto the ball here. And the ball's going to pop out. All right, well, fair enough. Who can get there? Anyone? Oh, look at that. Jeff Bridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, there's some dodging involved, but if he can get number 9 pushed away, I don't know. He can't. It's an uphill block against the Merc. Oh, he can on the rush. All right. Now it's going to be a 1-die block against the Merc. Got the pal. All right. Now it's going to be a 4+ to pick up the ball. 3+ dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 4+ pickup works out. 3+ dodge works out. Here's the handoff. Needs a 3+ on the final reroll. Got it on the reroll. And now the troll is marked. Come on, troll. Come on, man. After all that, you're just going to stare off into space? After all that, and you're not going to pay attention? Fails the really stupid roll here on the troll. The troll, whoops, is not going to be able to throw the teammate. 1-0 the score at the half. The Savage Boys in the lead. The Gutterballz are going to have another opportunity, a real opportunity this time on offense to try to tie this game. It's going to be 11v11 on the pitch. That Wizard's still a threat, so the Gutterballz are going to have to be cognizant of their formation and their cage in particular here. I hope that troll got a talking to in the locker room at halftime, because my word, this is not the time to do that. You're in the championship. Your teammates all pulled their weight, making risky plays, big plays. You have to pay attention. Cups formation once more for the Savage Boys. Mr. Rocket Cracker says, my trolling league only rolled one really stupid last game, which was after I fouled a rot spawn to death. And I got 2 SPP from the fouling frenzy. Stomp4, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. 4 players on the defense get to reposition here, so long as they're not marked. So the 3 linemen have to stay where they are. I felt really bad beating that I crap out of my opponent until I saw my SPP. Is it Stomp4 or is it Stompa? Welcome to the stream, regardless. Good to see you. Stomp. Fair enough. Tizz Savage Boys here. Certainly don't want to dip in the bonus clock. Might be thinking about repositioning here on the cups. They might stay where they are. They might go up to the line. They're going to reposition 2 players, up to the line here. Half number 2 underway. The ball kicked all the way to the 20-yard line, just outside of that right wide zone. And now the Gutterballz have an opportunity to be on offense. Again, they have to watch out for that Wizard. So the Wizard hits a 3x3 square, a contiguous 3x3 section of the pitch. Everybody in there has to roll a d6 on a 4+. They get knocked down, and then it's a normal armor break. So if you're going to set up with a normal 4-point cage, you're giving your opponent a meaty 5-player target. That's right, the Telestrator of Doom currently in effect now. Yeah, Blood Bowl's fantastic. Absolutely one of my favorite games. Stuff says I used to play tabletop back in 1998, so that's 3rd edition. That's pretty normal Blood Bowl. Yeah, that's cool, man. Flute the Cat says, "Is it? Is it?" 3+ pickup does not work out here. And that'll be a turnover. The ball's going to end up on the 22 inside the right wide zone. I think if I had to pick my 3 favorite games, it's hard. It's always hard to pick favorites, but I would say Blood Bowl is one of them. The Avalon Hill Dune game, I guess Gale Force 9 now, Dune game. And the third one would either be BattleTech or First Edition Descent, I think. Turn 9 for the Savage Boys. Mix up their cups formation on the perfect defense a little bit to pull players up to the line to prevent the offense from blocking down the line. That's one of the advantages of being on offense, right? Not only do you get to decide the momentum of the game, but you get to hit first. And when you're a bashy team, you want to hit. Fistling says the new BattleTech box looks great. Which one? I think the last BattleTech box I got was the BattleTech Gothic set, which is basically BattleTech 40K. I'll check it out. T-Dye Blitz over the right wide zone. Got a pal here against Carl Hungus. Looking for a 10+. Maybe a year ago? I don't know how long ago. I played 1st and 2nd edition again with a friend of mine. I don't know if we ever finished our 2nd edition game, but we played 1st edition a couple times. Boy, it's a rough game. Two rushes now, applying some early pressure here by the defense. If they're gonna come down the right side like this, they've got to make sure that they not only control mid-pitch, but they've got to control or at least clog up the left wide zone as well, or else this ball gets picked up and moves in this direction. And then the defense is going to be without a few players. Oh, this looks cool, Festoon. This is cool. Turn 10 for the Gutterballz. Telestrator of Doom. That's right. That's right. We've had no casualties yet. Somebody needs to die. I mean, good luck to both coaches. Holy shit. You want to know a great board game that is super dumb, but it's fantastic. Look up Hot Streak. It is the dumbest game, and it's fun. There's nothing to do. But it's great. Yeah, Hot Streak's awesome. I love it. You're basically betting on mascot races, and they go haywire. Cyclist Loop says, I concur. Yeah, it's a ton of fun. I think a lot of the fun is just amazing. Like, the mascots are big, plastic painted figures. The vinyl, and it, like, you pull it out of the box like a curtain, or like a what do they call those? A window shade. The money is nice quality. Yeah, it's so great. It's super fun. Well, no things we pull out of boxes. It's like it's rolled up. You know what I mean? Like you pull it out and then you roll it up. It's like attached to the box. Sam says, also noob question, is it a typo that ogres and human teams get a mutation as a secondary in the new version? I don't think that's true, is it? Yeah. Yeah, like parchment paper. Like it's you roll it up. Yeah. It's fun. It's a super fun game. You play 3 races. It's actually more clever than it seems. It's really dumb. But like it's more clever than it seems, because there's a deck of cards, and then you play with a subset of that deck. Then everybody has a hand of cards, and they put a card into the deck. So like you can add some knowledge to the deck, but then after the first race, you get back a random card, but the deck doesn't change otherwise, right? So you put in another card and stuff. It's really neat. Ready, steady, bet. I've never heard of that. Flute the Cat says that's not the anime horse girl game you play. Eagle TSI with the sub. Thank you very much. Thank you for your generosity, Eagle TSI. I appreciate it. Thank you. How is this? Should I admit that I know what that horse racing girl game is? Is that something I should admit? Should I admit that I know Uma Musume? Right. I don't know what that is. Yeah. What is Uma Musume? Who knows? Never heard of it. I had a trip to San Francisco at the beginning of the month. Came back, got sick. I was sick for a few days, but I have acid reflux. I have GERD, and so like often what'll happen is if I have some sort of like respiratory illness or whatever, it like exacerbates my cough, and then I just cough like crazy, and then I end up hurting my throat from coughing so much, and it's just a big nightmare. So I'm just now March 26th, I'm starting to get my voice back. I'll check it out, BB Nut. Thanks. Oops. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wait, no, I don't know that song. I don't know where that song comes from. Surely not a game about racing horse girls. I don't know what that is. Happy Days. Nope, wrong song. Cooling stupidity. They're both confusing each other. Song? What song? I don't know song. I mean, there might be. Perhaps when you win a race, the girls all get together and have a concert. Maybe. Who's to say? Sector's Loop. No, it's Marvelous Sunday time, baby. See, there's a horse girl named Marvelous Sunday, of course. You're mixing up anime with Happy Days. The Gutterballz in possession of the ball on their own 10-yard line. Heavy pressure by the defense trying to enclose the offense. What would the fonts look like as an anime character? Like, he wouldn't look like himself, I think. The Gutterballz back on the bonus clock here. They're down to 2 minutes 50 seconds in turn 11. If this goes to overtime, they're not getting that time back. Still have to be mindful of that wizard in play, and they are. They've advanced the ball forward to the opposing 6-yard line now. Rolled a skull on a one-die block over in the left wide zone against Mouthy Barbecue. They're going to re-roll this into a both standing result. Turn 11 coming up for the Savage Boys. They have 2 re-rolls remaining. Gutterballz have just 1 remaining for the game. Zophiata, welcome to the stream. Wizard spent. Good wizard cast. I don't know if I caught that. Let's see. Wizard spent here for an opportunity to reclaim this ball. Got the knockdown on the ball carrier. And now taking a mark with Oglog, the number 9 big end blocker. This is the mercenary. Misspelled Tree is great. Misspelled Tree has a great stream. A Blood Bowl game with less than 2 deaths is considered a dull affair. Blitz to try to clear the ball. Got the armor break! Wow! Our first Kaz of the game, it looks like. Oppo's going to be spent. It's going to remain a serious injury. Not only cleared the ball, but got a removal out of this as well. Good recovery by the Savage Boys. They're going to take a step back, and now the defense in possession. Space Magic the ball carrier. Who would have thought a cleaver to the neck would not help a serious injury? So now El Numerino necessarily playing for the draw to the half, but they need to be considering it. They don't want this offense, this defense turned offense, to get behind them. They need to their players sort of out of this circle. I mean, look at this encirclement. The defense, the blue team, look at where they are, right? They've encircled the offense. The offense needs to pop a guy loose and reset their formation to try to stop this score. Really well done by Tizzle Bizzle. A Telestrator of Doom in effect, indeed. Sophiana says, I think it would be playing a lot of Necro in BB 2025. I'm really eager to see how all the teams play. I'm eager to get new teams into the Warhammer Blood Bowl, the video game. This game, I suppose. Armor break into a stun here against Shunter USA. It's one less player that can try to protect the ball. That could be hurtful. I don't know how much of a big deal it is, really. Sophiana says either Necro or Wolves. Stomp says, it's funny OWA is a thing now because as a kid back in the 90s, I had a mixed human team using rules from Compendium 1. It was a human team with an ogre, troll slayer, halfling, and war dancer on it. Wow. Failed the rush here on the one die ball carrier blitz. Spends the reroll. Gets the knockdown. We'll see where the ball ends up. It ends up one space to the left of Jeffrey Lebowski. 3+ pickup if he wants to continue moving. Does he have any movement left? No. 3+ touch fails. So we'll see if Jeffrey Lebowski can stay on his feet, marking his ball. Turn 12, final turn of the third quarter now for the Savage Boys. Reclaim the ball briefly, and now they're fighting for it. This is not the half of the pitch they want to be on. BB that says, I'll re-roll in an overtime format. I think I remember an illustration of Mighty Zug in the first edition rules. Maybe? Yeah, I have a lot of Blood Bowl stuff. I maybe 6 months ago, maybe longer. I don't know. Last year at some point, I cleaned out some. I have a couple of storage rooms in the basement. I cleaned them out and had like the junk removers come out and take it. And when I was cleaning it out, I found a bunch of old Blood Bowl models and some old pewter models of the trophies. Of the Chaos Cup, Spike Magazine Trophy, Dungeon Bowl, and the Blood Bowl. So now I have those on my desk in my office. Now the armor breaks are coming. I'm sorry. I had to draw on the screen. I had no choice. Defense recovers the ball here. Space Magic in possession. Failed the rush. Spent a reroll. The Savage Boys down to one reroll for the game. Sophiana demanding death. The Savage Boy, a re-roll in an overtime format. The Savage Boys in the lead 1-0 with 1 quarter to play here. If the Gutterballz can't reclaim this ball and score, then the Savage Boys will be advancing to round 2. Sophiana praying to Nuffle. Look, man. A rush fails on a 1 in 6. That is a 900% failure rate. That's just the way it works. Turn 13 for the Savage Boys. Big loss here on the failed blitz for by the Gutterballz. The Savage Boys now have an opportunity to try to keep this ball safe. They don't necessarily have to score, but the further downfield they can get it, the safer it's going to be. E. Savage Boys have the ball on their own 4-yard line with just a quarter to play here. Two-dot block over in the left wide zone will be a POW. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with... There's just like a delay with sound alerts. There he is. There's Pips. Pips himself. Fail the dodge roll here. Not going to spend that final reroll. Turn 14 for the Gutterballz. 3 turns to get it to the end zone. The whole team marked it on the wrong side of the now offense. On the wrong side of the blue players. The Gutterballz are going to have to get a little risky here. They've got to end turn 15 in scoring position. That means they got to get this ball back and keep it safe. Jackson Wright says, stop this score. I need my fan points. $80 seconds on the clock. No rerolls remaining for the Gutterballz. Tough position to be in as an orc team with no rerolls remaining. Tom says, another new question. What is MAML? MAML stands for the Mid-Atlantic Mauling League. Which doesn't mean a whole lot anymore since we have players from all over the place. But it started... Look, man. I'm sorry, but Russia's failed 900% of the time. 9-0-0. Yeah, it's a U.S. league, yeah. Oh, big rush failure there is gonna... It might be curtains here for the Gutterballz. Yeah, I read it. Elder Marina says, thanks, Nuffle, you're the best. Thanks, Nuffle. Thanks a lot, buddy. It's the only league where a human team can make the finals. Hush you. Humans are great. Aren't you a human yourself? You will see in the rule book that rushes fail 900% of the time. Wow, advancing this ball pretty far here. Gets the ball to the opposing 10-yard line. Space, magic, in possession. Hey, stop! Excellent, excellent. Bold of you to assume we're all humans. Fail 3+ dodge here. El Marino really wants us to fail. I think it went. Where are they going here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this going to be a double rush? Whoa! Did you see that? Did you see the strats? The flying strats, the gliding strats. That's how you win games. You fly. The Gutterballz here at turn 15. They got to make something happen. They've got to stand up the dude and get the dude in a scoring position. A stand up will do it. And then they've just got to make some magic happen here. Stom says, I play Ogren too. Ogren. I play ogres too. They're just big humans, right? Is Jeff Bridges still in scoring position? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 rushes in scoring position for Jeff Bridges. Oh, Stomp with the sub. Thank you very much, Stomp. I appreciate it. Thank you for your generosity. It's very kind of you. Thank you very, very much. 23 seconds to go for the Gutterballz. They've got to make something happen. Oh, thank you very much, Stomp. Stand up blitz. What's the game plan? They're going to get a knockdown here against the troll. They're on the bonus clock once more. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. I don't understand. So the blitz has been spent. Ball carrier unmarked. 2 big-time dodges. 1 rush. That's John Goodman contemplating his life right now. Oh, my God. Oh, the comedic timing. Oh, man. Savage boys are going to move down to 22-yard line. I think that's going to be the game. It's not literally the game quite yet, but oh, God. Oh, God. I don't even know if I got the replay. Did I get the replay? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, 4+ dodge, 3+ dodge. No problem. Gets 1 rush. Is like, fine. And after the first rush, he stops and thinks about all of his teammates who rushed who ran a little too fast, and he's like, should I do the same thing? I don't know. You know what? Surely I can stay on my feet. Stop says it's nice to find a friendly Blood Bowl stream. I found a few really negative ones. Let's have fun and get it right. Yeah, I like. So a couple of our missions for the league is one, you know, show off the game to people that have never seen it. Like, it's a rad game. More people should play it. And two, have a place where people can play it. Whether that means, you know, we don't want to push anybody out by being jerks or anything. And we have rules in place so that if life gets in the way, right? Like, you know, that this doesn't become your job, right? Like, we have rules where if you can't make your, you know, if you can't schedule your game in the week that you are supposed to schedule it, you have extensions so you can, you know, you can plan around stuff, and we have a bunch of rules like that. The way our invitational is set up, it's very similar. So, yeah, like, the game's great. This game's great. We just want people to play it because it's awesome. SB Beaver, thank you very much for the bits. Wait, no jerks. Move says, am I getting kicked out then? No, you're fine. You got grandfathered in. Be a safest job though. Sometimes. Turn 16 now for the Savage Boys. They're gonna walk it in here and win this one 2-0. Holy moly. You're a grandfather. Wow, what a game that was. Both of these games pretty close until the final moments. Are going to win 1-0. Trying to spread out the SPP. Didn't quite work out, but the Savage Boys are going to win 1-0. Congratulations to Tizzle Bizzle. They'll be advancing into round 2 here in Blood Bowl number 5. Oh, my heart felt in this competition. For everyone who's participated in this competition. Chime earlier tonight, who's been eliminated here in round 1, as well as Eleni Marino. Obviously, great coaches both, as they've made it here to the Blood Bowl. Every single one of these matches are going to be tough matches. And they're going to be a lot of fun. We've got 15 coaches who qualified for this championship. 2 have been eliminated. We're down to 13 now. With that win, the Savage Boys will advance into round 2. They're going to face off against the winners between Philosopher's Song and Entanglements. That is Spire's Lizards versus Khan Kills Imperial Nobility team. 2 more games left in round 1 before we advance into round 2. And we'll take a look at the schedule here before we leave for the evening. BB Nut says, I seriously worry you aren't going to have time to finish the league. I seriously worry about it too. But also, what can you do, you know? Like, it is what it is. So we'll see what happens. All right, coming up next is indeed that song that song we just talked about. That game we just talked about. Philosopher's Song versus Entanglements. That's Spire versus Conkill. Lizards versus Imps. That's going to be this Saturday, March 28th at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's UTC -5? I think it's UTC -5. And then our final round 1 matchup is going to be the Disco Masters versus the Gunner Gets. Ian versus Cobblestorm. And that is yet to be scheduled. But when that game does get scheduled, you'll be able to check out and get alerted to that schedule on our website at maml.club. That's maml.club. Here on Twitch or on our social media pages on Blue Sky, X, and Facebook. You can also watch previous games on our YouTube channel. And if you want to hang out on our Discord, I will put a link to that in chat. So there's a link. You can hang out in our Discord channel. We have dedicated channels for both our schedule and our standings. And the schedule is in your local time zone, so you don't have to do any funny math to figure out when the next game will be. The thing you do need to do, though, is play Blood Bowl. You can play Blood Bowl via Blood Bowl 3 on Steam, the Epic Game Store, PlayStation, and Xbox, and in tabletop form at your friendly local game store. BB Nuts says BB3 is ending on April 20th. So did they give an official date to it now? Like, did you get the date from their Discord? It doesn't end when Science and US bills come due. Oh, did they really? Did I miss the date? I thought they said spring. Well, it gives us a month. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, but that's going to do it for us tonight. 420. That's going to do it tonight. Got some piping after that. All right. Anyhow, that'll be it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We will have our next game this Saturday. Hope to see you guys there. Until then, take care, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening.